I don't know about you guys, but I thought Thor was okay. The original Thor. I didn't think it was bad. I just thought it was okay.
I thought it was leagues better than Captain America.
I thought they were kind of about the same myself.
I liked it.
They were both okay.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it. I liked it.
I did love in Thor, I loved when they were in Asgard. And so I think we knew for a while that it was going to be more spacey, which is what Thor is, in the sequel, Thor the Dark World, rather than, fish out of water Thor on Earth, like, what is a TV? So, not that they said that, but I mean,
That scene was cut.
I don't want to see that. I don't give a shit. It's stupid, and it doesn't fit. It just is weird.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy to see that there seems to be a lot more faith in this movie.
It definitely already looks a lot better than Thor 1.
Although, what did you say? That's not saying much.
Yeah, it's not saying much. I think it looks okay. It doesn't. No part of the trailer maybe say, ooh.
I like the tone. I like how everything's like dark.
Me too. It's very slick. Very clean.
I hope the same problem we had in Thor 1 isn't in Thor 2 because, like you said, I wanted to see more Asgard, and now it looks like it's all in Asgard and only a little bit on Earth. And it looks like they're really they actually built a world for Asgard this time because in Thor 1 it was mainly just like the exterior of like this crazy planet.
Yeah,
now it looks like they're actually they're actually walking around on the planet.
Yeah, like Natalie Portman goes up there and luckily leaves behind that asshole that basically single-handedly ruined the first movie.
Kat Dennings.
Kat Dennings.
I love that they blast off and like leave her in the dust.
She almost ruins it in the trailer though because she's like, hey, wait! She's like, where are you going?
You forgot your iPod.
She says something like that. I'm gonna Facebook this.
He left like Thor dust in her face, like.
I hope she choked on it and died. But I really hope that when they leave her behind, they really leave her behind because I really hated her in the first one. It seems like Natalie Portman is not going to
make it.
Have a good story in this one.
Gonna die.
They gave a lot away in the trailer.
But I mean, you know what? The fact that they did maybe means that won't happen. Maybe it's kind of like a little bait and switch. I don't know.
I tell you, the villain looks cool. The Dark Elf.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I didn't actually. I only watched it the one time. I didn't focus on who was who. Really.
They show him quick.
It's Christopher Eccleston.
Right.
Yeah.
And now this is from someone who does Game of Thrones, correct?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
Which is good.
Yeah. And then at the end, it showed, it's Loki.
Who, I don't know if you guys, do you guys like Loki?
As a villain,
I love Loki. I love Tom Hiddleston. I think he's a great actor, really underrated actor. Not just in these movies, but in other movies.
Except in War Horse, he was stupid.
Yeah, well, he wasn't in it a whole lot, but I thought he was good in that too. Yeah. But anyway, that's irrelevant. I was so excited when I saw him. He looks badass.
A lot of people are saying, like, as soon as they show him, and I got to agree, he looks exactly like Tommy Wiseau.
Oh, hi, Thor.
Hi, Thor.
But I will say that I think it's interesting that is Thor asking for help from him? Yeah, right?
That's what I think.
And he's like, when do we start? Or something like that. Or where do we start? That's cool.
That's cool, even though he just tried to kill New York City like 6 months ago.
Right, I like that he's like in jail. He's in space jail.
Yeah. I like that he looks like he's like a guitarist from like a Swedish metal band.
Yeah.
With long hair.
It's really cool to see the continuity playing out now.
Definitely, definitely.
We didn't have that much big of a connection in Phase 1.
Remember, there was a whole thing where they didn't want it to be like, well, where are all the other heroes and stuff like that? But it works out because Loki is in Thor, and so it's not weird to see him again.
Yeah.
So it's great. But, I mean, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to this movie more so than I was looking forward to Thor. I think it definitely will be better.
Yeah, I think so too. You guys can let us know what you think in the forum below. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I do remember that.
That was cute, right?
But now let's move on to a less exciting trailer, but still a trailer nonetheless. It is indeed a trailer, we can confirm.
Okay.
For The Bling Ring.